Next, the fight against disinformation that's earned an investigative journalist from Leicester an honorary degree. Elliot Higgins set up a website called Bellingcat that exposed the Salisbury poisoners. He's told us how he was targeted after investigating the Russian state. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
I present Elliot Higgins.
Recognition for exposing uncomfortable truths. In the city where Elliot Higgins went from amateur blogger to the head of an organisation with researchers across the globe.
We sometimes can look around the world and see a rise in authoritarianism, a regression of democracy, but what the work of Bellingcat offers to the public is an opportunity for everyone to become involved with the process of shoring up our democracy, to actually say that the truth does matter.
Their first major investigation was into flight MH17, which came down in Ukraine. Bellingcat uses what's known as open source intelligence, including images from satellites and smartphones, information that's out there on the internet.
You'd be really surprised how often soldiers will just post stuff on the internet of where they are, what they're doing. And all those little echoes of their action on the ground can be pieced together to give you a much clearer sense of what they're doing.
4 years later, the poisonings of Sergei and Yulia Skripal in Salisbury. The two suspects claimed to be tourists, but Bellingcat produced evidence they were from Russia's intelligence services.
You have been targeted personally by the Russian state, haven't you?
Yeah, I've definitely been targeted personally in various ways. So that includes people trying to spy on me, but then there's cyber attacks on online accounts. It does make you worried. You do think maybe you're going to be next if that's the case.
And now Bellingcat's evidence about war crimes is being used by the International Criminal Court. But helping people separate fact from fiction is a fight of its own.
Do you think we've lost the war against disinformation?
I think it's more that we're in a dead heat with the disinformation at the moment. And I think people don't realise that because they think, well, I'm getting my information from 50 different sources. But those 50 different sources are getting all the information from each other.
Elliot's working with universities to tackle that challenge, a battle for people's minds.
Thank you again.
Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today, Leicester.